Hello everybody and welcome to Archery 101. Here in this mini series, I will be showing you guys how competitive archery works and how to even shoot a bow yourself in your own backyard. A little bit about myself. My name is Amaya Patrick and I am a senior here at Woodford County High School. I started archery in 8th grade and I've been shooting for roughly 5 years. Ever since I started archery, I've absolutely fallen in love with it. It has definitely become a passion of mine. My top score is a 273 out of 300, and hopefully I break that this year again. I have been on varsity for 2 years in high school, and we don't really have rankings this year because of all the COVID and craziness, but I am one of the top archers on the team. But that's enough about me. Let's go take a look at what we'll be doing today. This is my bow case. This is where I keep my bow and arrows and other equipment that I need. Here is what the inside of a bow case looks like. As you can see, I have a bunch of stuff in mine, including my bow, my arrows, my sleeves, and string bows. Here are the 2 sleeves that I've used throughout my archery career. The black one's obviously an older one, and I use the camo one now. This is how you wear them. I don't use them often as much anymore, but I definitely recommend them for new archers who are afraid to hit their arms. These are called string bows, in which newer archers use to learn how to hold the bow and to have their stance correct before they actually pick up a real one. Here is me demonstrating how you use it. So you first want to make sure it's the right size. Then you want to take one hand, where you hold the bow, and wrap it around your thumb. Then you take the other side and put 3 fingers through it, like you're holding the string. You put your hand out first, your bow hand out. Then you want to knock with your right hand, aim, and fire. Here's what my bow looks like. Now, every archer uses a standard Genesis compound bow. Mine is camo, but if you go online to genesis.com, you can actually customize your own bow, but it's really expensive. So this is what it looks like when you're holding your bow in person. These little discs are called cams. You then have your limbs. The dials are which turn up the poundage on your bow or turn it down. That is the riser, the handle. This is your arrow rest, your stabilizer, and your string, and the green piece is my nock. This is a quiver. These are placed on a line and it holds the arrows. This is a bow stand where bows are placed when they're not being used. Now I know that may seem like a lot, but it's important to know all of the equipment and what it's used for. Moving on to our next section, we have the range. Now, the range is the section of where the archers shoot. That includes the net, the target, the quivers, and where the archers stand, which is the line. Now, there are 2 different lines. We shoot at 2 different lengths, that being 10 and 15 meters. 10 meters is roughly 32 feet and 15 meters is roughly 49 feet. There's definitely a difference between the 2 when you're on the line shooting, even though it may not seem like it. It's important to learn how to do both lengths so that you understand how to shoot both ways. But that comes in a little bit later. Now, let's see what the range at school looks like. We practice in the cafeteria after school. As you can see, here's what our range looks like. For our last and final section of Archery 101, Episode 1, the introduction, we have to talk about our whistle commands. There are 3 main whistle commands that are used on the range. Now, what are these for? Why do we need them? Mostly for safety reasons. Obviously, you don't want to be on the line when there's 10 archers shooting at targets. Don't think that's very safe. So, we have put in place whistle commands that are used everywhere that are very simple and easy to know. 1 whistle, shoot. 2 whistles, get bow. 3 whistle, go get arrows. However, if you hear 4 or more whistles in a very rapid manner, stop immediately what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, do not fire because someone could be on the range. Or there's just a simple problem going on and they need the archers to stop shooting. So you put if you're fully drawn back, you better put that arrow right back in that quiver and go right back behind the line. These are to ensure that all of the people involved on the range are safe. That includes archers and also the lane officials. We'll talk more about those when we get to tournaments in the last episode. But let's see what those sound like.
Alright, come on, this is cute. Because we look cute.
And with that, this concludes episode 1 of Archery 101. Thank you so much for coming along with this journey with me and our archery team to see exactly what we do. The next episode will be about the 11 steps to archery success created by the National Organization of Archery, or NASP. I am so excited to do this again. This was so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoy. I hope to see you guys either join the archery team or just go out and have fun and shoot your own bow yourself. See you next time!